what he has done and his Center for Terrorism and his law students have put together a request for pardon and commutation of my son's sentence. So it's pretty extensive. It's a lot of work to do this, and normally it takes months to a year to even complete the paperwork. Amazingly, I spoke with them the week before Christmas, and they worked through Christmas holiday. They were there Sunday. They were there this past weekend through the New Year's Day holiday, and they were working on these documents to be able to have them prepared to meet with my son today. And then the exciting news, as you mentioned, is his plan is next week to travel to Washington, D.C. and meet personally to hand deliver these documents to the pardon attorney in Washington, D.C. at the Department of Justice. And in addition, we're also, of course, planning on also delivering them to the Trump team so they're aware of what we're doing as they go forward. We were hopeful that President Obama, based on all of the pardons that he's been doing, would consider my son's case. But we're realistic to recognize the fact that he's at the very end of his time in office, and there's a good possibility that he won't even consider my son's request for a pardon.
So it does come down to the president. Donald Trump could, once he's president, it's a whole new ball game. But as far as getting Barack Obama to do something, the pardon attorneys that you're talking about, getting the paperwork to them and the petition to them, this is still the Obama administration you're dealing with.
Correct. Absolutely. Next week, when he walks into Washington, D.C. there and delivers these documents, they will be the Obama administration that's reviewing them, and they will be the ones considering it. But we felt that it was important that we do this now because we didn't want to lose any opportunity and have as many eyes as possible on the documents that we're submitting. And, we feel strongly that there's a good case for my son because, he, based on what they've written up, they've done a great deal of work looking into this and past cases of anything even close to that, and there really haven't been any. With the level of prosecution that occurred for my son at a rate of what they believe is malicious prosecution that occurred. So we're hopeful that someone reasonable in the Obama administration will review it and that they will bring it to President Obama's attention. And we're hopeful that maybe they will consider immediate release of my son as we go forward with the next step, which would then be the full pardon of this felony charge.